How you guys doing? Let me get myself going here on here. Should have already had this ready, but I didn't. So we're doing it now. Okay. How's everyone doing? I know I haven't been on here in like, I don't know, 2 days or something, but it's okay. Okay, so hello, Rhonda. So, you can see Buzz in the background. So in the description, you guys, I'm showing this new thing I'm gonna do. It's for extended readings for tonight. If you guys get your question answered, then go ahead and get an extended reading as well. It's only gonna be $5. It's gonna be okay. So every reading could be up to 30 minutes each. 30 minutes. Yeah, up to 30 minutes. So basically, if some of you have a question that is easily answered, like it's just right then and there, it's just obvious, then it won't need 30 minutes, but I'll still try to like give you a couple extra messages as well. And then some of you, it's going to take the whole 30 minutes. So that's just $5, you guys, if you want an extended reading after getting your question briefly answered tonight. That's a new thing I'm doing. All of the information's in the description box, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested. And Jenna is not here tonight, you guys. So it's just me, baby. And it's a little crazy, but it's okay. We can do this. I think we could do this. So, any questions? Okay, can I have a love reading? Let's just get right into it, I guess, right? Oh my god, you guys are going crazy back there. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Okay, so can I have a love reading? What will my next relationship be like from Rhonda? So bear with me, you guys. I'm just going to be going down the list. If I skip you, just ask again. At some point, I will be ending the list. It's going to be a long time from now, but I'm just letting you know ahead of time that at some point I will be ending the list. So if you feel like I skipped you, then just go ahead and ask again, and I'll see it eventually. I'm just going to go straight down the line. So, love reading. What will my next relationship be like? Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing good. My dog's messing up my bed. Okay, chill out and lay down, fool. God. Every single time I try to go live, it's just like someone tries to fuck it up. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Okay. So what will your next relationship be like, Rhonda? Hmm. Probably something from the past, because I see it's like hard for you to let go of it. You could be spying on this person now, or they could be spying on you. If you haven't thought of them at all in a long time, then they could be spying on you, but maybe you're spying on them. We're just talking about like social media, even like just anything. But this card, sometimes that's what it means. But it could be some from your past, because I see you're like having a hard time letting go of it, and you're working really hard at this. So it seems like maybe this person in the past kind of, they put you down, or they made you feel like you always had to get their approval. Like they just weren't very, maybe they were a little critical in some way, and you were just, or in many ways maybe. But it seems like you're always like trying to work hard, and now you're going to be working hard again to try to get their approval, it feels like. So if that resonates, then be careful. Okay. Let's look a little further into it though, because that's gonna. So I feel like it's someone from the past. It could be an air sign, maybe someone who's younger than you. Obviously, this person broke your heart in the past, or they're going to. But I feel like they did already. This is a person from your past for a reason. So why does my nose always start itching? Like when I start, I don't know, it's weird. But that's been happening lately. So yeah, just be careful with that one, because it kind of seems like you've already been there, done that, and it's like you already know what's gonna happen there. Seems like it's gonna play out the same way. Um, there's just unfinished business, so it seems like you guys might go again. Try another run. But I don't know if you should do that. Obviously, it's up to you, but it seems like it's someone from your past. It could be an air sign. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hmm. Can you guys see the video? Is it good? You guys can't see the video? Shit. I may just have to stop and start again. Can you guys see it? You can see it? Okay. So everything's all good then. Oh, I see. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I see what you mean. It did stop for a second. Okay. So yeah, no, Jenna's not here tonight, you guys. She had a class and a quiz and she has to go to sleep. So I'm like, girl, get your rest. It's all good. You know, we got this. It's not that, you know, we're not that fucking, we're good. We got this. Okay, so your reading, Rhonda was talking about, there's somebody from your past, I feel like it's talking about, that you're going to let in your life again. And I feel like this person was somebody that you know, needed approval from a lot, who really wasn't giving it to you. And, you know, they obviously broke your heart. I feel like you've been there, done that. And you probably shouldn't go back to that, but it's obviously going to be up to you. But yeah, again, I feel like it could be a younger person than you in an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If not, then it's just a person from your past. And this person could be spying on you right now, like we're talking like social media or something crazy. You know, maybe they're a stalker. But if not, then you could be spying on them. Like if you're not looking at their social media, you just thought of them all of a sudden, it could be that they're thinking about you, and it could be not that at all. It could just mean, you know, there's an air sign that's younger than you, but that's usually what that card means. It also means that, you know, you can't let this go from your past. That's why I feel like it is a past connection. So just be careful with that. It kind of seems like you already know what's going to happen there, but it kind of seems like you have unfinished business, so you're probably going to try to do that again. And yeah, so that's what I see for you. It kind of seems like a waste of time, though. I'd be careful. But someone from your past. You're not asking for my opinion, so just someone from your past that probably broke your heart, someone you needed your approval, you know, you needed to get approval from, that really wasn't trying to give it to you, kind of critical of you. But nevertheless, you have unfinished business, it feels like. So who's next? It was Phantom Punk. Let's see here. And remember, you guys, if you want an extended reading, you know, after this video, go ahead and email me. All the information's in the description box, so just go ahead and check it out. If you're new here, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Then you'll know when we go live next time. But you're here now, so I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Hello. Yeah. So let's see. Who's the next question? Okay. May I have a general reading? Whatever the cards want to tell me. Gemini. Yes, of course. Phantom Puck 007. Happy to see you here. Okay. This keeps coming out for you like every time because you're just ready for like something new. You know, you got to do something new. You got to get out there or something because the cards keep saying that. Like every time they're like, you're ready for something new. You're ready for a change and excitement and adventure and, you know, some newness. You're just ready for something to be different and happy and, you know, exciting. Like no worries, you know, no worries at all. Just happiness and just fuck it, you know. Oh, look at that too. Happiness. I'm telling you, there's something coming here for you. I feel like you can already know what it is. Is that true? Do you know what it is? Do you feel like maybe it's already creeping up? I don't do reversals. This is talking about some information either came out or it's just, you know, feels really good to be where you're at in this energy. So that's awesome. It seems like you have a few different options here. I feel like okay, so sometimes the Seven of Cups can mean that basically there's a few options, but basically the first one, the option you think you're going to go for, it's probably not going to be that one. It's probably going to be one of the other ones. But because it seems like they're all really great ideas and great things to go for, but you're not, you know, unfortunately you're not going to be able to go for all of them, but you are taking action. You are taking action in a certain direction in accordance with these you know, options. It just seems like it's not going to be the one probably that you think it is, you know, but there is a lot out there for you right now, like many different opportunities. And I feel like you kind of already know that. You kind of already feel like, you know which ones I'm talking about, or a few of them, you know, you kind of have an idea of what could be a good idea for you to go for. It's probably not going to be the one you think though. But that's okay, you know. Just, it is what it is. It's just, you know, it's not like you have nothing coming for you, you know. Okay, how is V feeling and thinking about me? Oh wait, okay. When Rita contact me? Okay, when will Rita contact me? Trying to go back up and get everyone's like question in row in order, so just bear with me. So when will Rita contact me? My dog is like cuckoo. Okay. When will Rita contact me? If she'll contact me. We can't ask that because we don't know if she will. But let's see, what's the likelihood of her doing that? What's between you guys as the year closes out, and what can we expect in regards to her reaching out to you? Her, I think. For him or her? Rita. Okay. Well, it seems like someone is going to be taking action, but it's probably going to be too soon. Let's see why that is. Yeah. It's like someone doesn't want a relationship right now. So they may reach out, I don't know why. Maybe they miss you. I'm not really sure why they'll reach out, but it seems like they'll do that, but then it'll be like too soon because we have like it could be, a Cancer energy here as well, just putting that out there, but this is talking about, action taking and someone wanting to take action, but it's like immature, it's too soon, it's a page, it's the early stages, but it's probably too soon, because it's hasty decision making. So, they might regret it, so just be careful with that one. I don't know who that is. It could be you or them reaching out. But basically it's going to be, well, whoever the fire sign is. If there's a fire sign involved in this, I see Cancer, Pisces, also fire again. So I feel like whoever the fire sign is, it will be them reaching out, but too soon. They may regret it. But this person really doesn't want a relationship. And that's why it's confusing here with the moon card. We could be talking Pisces energy, but also we're talking about clouded thinking. Like someone's just not thinking straight, and someone is just like, they're just doing things. They're not thinking very much through it before they do it, hasty decision making. But also they're trying to go their own way right now. So they may hit, that's why I mean, like, I don't know why they'd hit you up. They might just for whatever reason, but they might regret it and they might not regret it. But the thing is, they're not trying to be committed right now. So it's like, I don't know why they're going to do that and confuse you. That's why the moon's there, because it's like confusing. They're not really like saying what they want, or, they may act like they want a certain thing and they may, be sending mixed signals, and it's just confusing. So just be careful with that. Ew, didn't even notice that until right now. So be careful with that. This means betrayal, unexpected as well. So I don't even want to get into. I mean, we probably should get into that because that's kind of like I don't want to leave you off with that. But if you want an extended reading to this, then look in the description box. You can hit me up. It's only $5. It can be up to 30 minutes depending on what I see in the whole reading. It can go on for that long. But if we come to a conclusion pretty quick, then obviously it's not going to be that long. But if it's like 10 minutes or something, I'll give you a couple more messages in there. It won't be like a really short one. Like I'll give everyone an in-depth reading. And it's only $5, you guys, so it's like you can't lose. All right. My cat and my dog are just staring each other down right now. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. Okay. How is V feeling and thinking about me, right? All right. Let's see. How is V feeling and thinking about me? Oh my god. It's gonna go down right now. I'm scared. All right. Let's see. Give me his feelings, thoughts on her. Okay. Someone walked away, or they're thinking about walking away, or they're thinking about traveling. Yeah. If this is a person, because you're asking how they feel about you, so in my mind, I feel like, I'm trying to orchestrate the whole, scenario. And it could mean many different things. Maybe you're in contact with them, maybe you're not. To me, it seems like you're not, because you're wondering how they feel. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to lead you in this wrong direction. But to me, it could go one of two ways. It's like if they're in your life, let's just go like this. We are going to travel. So they're in your life, is what you're saying. Okay, so I'm just going to say two different ways, and you could just, whichever one resonates. one way is that they're in your life and basically, you know, they're thinking about leaving your life or, well, you said traveling, so I guess that is the case. But okay, so you're really good friends. So this seems like they can't let something go. They could be even spying on you right now, like just kind of like checking in on you. Since we already know that, I guess I won't say the other scenario, but the other one was basically, yeah, we don't need to go into that since you already said that's not the case. So yeah, so they could be like really checking in on you right now. Maybe they don't like think you're really serious or like you're gonna come or I don't know. They think like they have to keep tabs. They can't let it go. I feel like you guys had a past though, but if you're really good friends, then that means they're kind of like already feeling some type of way about you because it's like they're really not able to let something go. They want to move forward, but they can't as well. I don't know if they like came on to you or you rejected them or told them no, like we're just friends and now they can't let it go. But it seems like there's something they're stuck on, and it seems like they're really fixated on you. But yeah, so you guys are considering traveling, all right? Girl, whoa. Called that one. Fuck. I hate that. Well, I don't hate it. I like it, but I mean, damn. Like, why can't people just have normal interactions? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, everything has to be so like, oh, the tower, you know? So that might not end well for you. Or, you know, you'll be fine, but it's like, the tower's kind of heavy, like transformations, things kind of all falling apart. Is this person like a undercover crazy? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. But it seems like, you know, some big transformation is going to happen within this situation. Like, things are going to fall apart and obviously rebuild again, but, like, it's going to change things, you know? It's going to change you. Like, you're going to be transformed, and that's pretty intense, you know what I mean? Like, you don't just transform out of nothing. Like, what the fuck is this? Well, let's see. Okay. Well, no shit, right? There's a loss of some sort. If you guys aren't dating, then, you know, this could be anything else but heartbreak. But it could be heartbreak, too. I mean, there's some reason that your heart's hurting, so maybe that's what the tower's about. Like, why the fuck would that come out if you guys are only friends? You know what I mean? I don't know. You tell me. Well, I guess there's a lot of different ways we could go about this. Seven of Cups here. Maybe someone thinks something or feels something that they it's like unrealistic, you know? Like they think the person's like better or worse than they actually are. You know what I mean? Like in the beginning of a relationship when you kind of like see all the good and you don't see the bad. Like that's what I feel like. It's, you know, Seven of Cups. It's like all of these different lovely little ideas that are all pretty fucking unrealistic, but you know, with good intentions, it's just maybe that's what, you know, the tower's there for in the Three of Swords, because someone's gonna be let down and then shit's gonna be like, what, for them, you know? It's gonna be like a big wake up call for them, and it's gonna kind of be very well, unsettling for them. Like it's gonna change a lot of shit in their mind because they're seeing it in a certain way. Like you say, you guys are just friends. You're asking how they feel about you. So I feel like, you know, you guys do have this underlying situation going on here. I could be wrong, but I mean, I don't think so. There is a fear though. There's like anxiety about like, should I work in this direction? I feel like again, like you rejected them or something in the past, or for some reason they just feel like, you know, this is going to be a lot of fucking work, and I feel like they're willing to do that. They just don't know if you're going to accept that or be happy with that. Like they don't want to like push too far, and it's like they feel like that could happen. Again, I feel like they're seeing you in a certain light, or you're seeing them in a certain light that it's going to come out that it's not, you know, accurate, and you might actually be very disappointed by that. You know, so just be careful with that one. It seems kind of like there's a lot of like unsaid, like a lot of things that are not being said between you. Like you guys need to like communicate and figure out where the fuck you are, you know, like at between you, because it seems like there's just a lot of like shit that is not being said. And then someone's going to be really disappointed by that. Like it's going to change a lot of shit. Like it's going to throw like it's going to just make somebody very like they're just not going to know what the fuck hit them because they think a certain thing that isn't really realistic. Okay. How does Denver feel about me? Ooh, I need something to drink. Okay. I saw the Ace of Wands there, so it's like they're wanting to take action in some way. How does Denver feel about you? Cheryl. Okay, it's funny because they want to take action, but they're not doing that because they feel like stuck. They feel like they need more information first, or they need some kind of like green light. They need some enlightenment. They need to know that it's okay to proceed forward. They're stuck. They're hanging there for some reason, waiting for some kind of green light, some kind of, this is all about enlightenment with this around his head like that, the light. He like wants to be he needs to know more. Like he just doesn't have enough information to take action. So for some reason, maybe he feels like he's going to be rejected or something. I don't know. Maybe he heard something about you and wants to know if it's true first because he thinks, oh, if that is true, I'm not going to do that. Fuck that. But if it's not, like, because it might not be, then I'll go for it. Something just along those lines. Like, he just doesn't have information that he needs in order to proceed forward. It could just be his own insecurities. He doesn't know you like him. He doesn't know you're going to accept it, whatever it is. Maybe it's not even about love. It's just he just needs more information first. I'm just throwing a bunch of scenarios out there. Money is on someone's mind. Shit. Like materialistic though. It's not like, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it kind of seems like it is. Like someone's thinking about money as if it's one of the most important things in the world, and it kind of is for a lot of us, but like it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? It's like materialistic is not really a good thing. Like you're not asking for my opinion. I'm just saying it's like I'm trying to give you the understanding of like it's not just talking about money, it's talking about like money's important more than other things. Like this is on their mind, it's like a thing for them. So like if you don't have it, but it looks like they could be getting a lot of money, or you could be. Maybe they're working on a project with you or something. There's some kind of, yeah, they're trying to provide some kind of, maybe they're trying to show off or something, show you that they have a lot. But what do they need this information for then? So maybe it is that they're just insecure and they're like, they need more information. So they're trying to like brag and show off because they feel like insecure. They feel like that's all they really have to like, that they have to show. Like that's how they show that, they're worth something. They want you to like see them as valuable or as worthy or as, attractive, and they feel like that's their way of doing it, I guess. Seems like. So I feel like they're interested in you. Yeah, they want to be able to like show you and give you a lot of stuff. Like I feel like they're going to like try to brag and show you that they have a lot to offer, like material wise. Not really like emotional. I feel like they just don't really know how to do that. Like they just aren't really about that. They don't show it like that. Which could be a good or bad thing, but I mean, it could just be a neutral thing, but usually we're going to want to see like a little bit of emotion there. Not saying they don't have any, but it just seems like, yeah, I feel like this person's obviously interested in you, and it feels like they're going to, if this is like a work thing though, and not like a relationship thing, then they're going to try to show you that they have a lot, that they're, that they want you to think that they're like worth your time. Like if it's a business partnership, they want you to show off and think like, okay, maybe she'll think I'm going to be good for the job, or, for whatever reason, they want you to think that they're worth your time. So they're going to do that with like their material items and everything, bragging, showing off all the stuff they have and can offer. Okay. I had an interview last Friday, one and only stage. Was I successful? Let's see, what's the outcome here? What's the likely outcome from this point forward? What can we see happening with this job here, interview that she went to? For right now, maybe they haven't come to a decision yet, so I want you to just think about this for a second, okay? Because if they haven't come to a decision yet, then obviously we don't know yet. But because they could change their mind last second, so I'm not just gonna say like, well, what are they gonna do? Like, I don't really, it's not like that. It's like, if they haven't come to a decision, maybe we won't know. But the thing is, we'll be able to see that if they haven't come to a decision. But it seems like, okay, I don't want to say that yet because I don't know for sure. Maybe I'm just guessing. Let me just pull some fucking cards, see what they say. I'm just explaining to you that, it might not be like, it's not going to be a yes or no. That's for sure. I don't do yes or no's. But I'm just saying it could change just because based on right now and whenever they tell you, things change in between those times. So let's see. But from this point, kind of seems like it's going well. Oh. Okay, so I feel like you're, okay. It's funny because whenever people ask me questions like that, it's like, it always tells me how they're going to feel. Like, so I feel like we can kind of understand, what could happen based on how you're going to feel, but it's just kind of weird. So just hear me out, okay? I see it as like you're going to feel like you can finally like provide for yourself. Like maybe you haven't had a job in a while, or this is just like you feel like a good job, but for some reason you feel stuck in the situation, you know? And it's like because of the money or because of the stability. Maybe you're going to end up not liking the job, or you're going to feel like it's not enough pay or something like that. It just seems like you're going to at first feel like, okay, I can provide for myself, you know, I can take care of myself. But then it's, you know, quickly turns into like, okay, but I'm stuck here. So either like it takes up all your time, it makes money, but it takes up all your time and you just feel like you're stuck, like you're really not enjoying it, but you really can't like, you know, not be doing it. You can't quit, you can't stop, you have to keep going. So you feel stuck and you feel like your hands are tied, like you really don't have a choice here. And it's not very pleasant. It's not very, you know, it doesn't feel good. It feels like you're stuck. And, you know, obviously that sucks. But it does have to do with, I feel like, the money, or maybe it's just, you know, talking about the stability it's going to provide you. You know, you don't want to fuck that up, so you feel stuck in the situation. So I feel like they're going to offer you a job, but you're going to end up feeling like you really don't want the job. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, that happens a lot for people though. I feel like when I answer questions like that, they always like end up not liking the outcome, even if they get the job. You know, it's kind of weird. But I always say, you know, if you don't like the job, this day and age, you don't have to do something. You don't have to do a 9 to 5. You can actually find something that you want to do, which is kind of cool, you know. So yeah. So I mean, it's just, you know, I get that's how life is, but it's just, you know, there's so many options for people these days. I don't know. I feel like you don't have to do something you don't like. Sometimes you do. At first you do when you're young. But like, you know, you really don't. At the end of it all, you don't have to keep doing something you don't like to do. Especially if you work like on the internet or you do something like that where there's like many different options. But okay. Wait, is Jack here? Because it kind of looks like you're moderating. Yeah, because I see Tripties, so I don't know what's your question, Jack? Because I was about to answer Tripties. So if you're here still, then go ahead and ask your question. Because I almost skipped you. Jack. Got some shade stirs going on. I don't know. There's not really a list. I'm just going down and you know, getting them in order. So, but it looks like Jack. I don't know if you guys can see those messages, but it looks like he's putting the names. And I was gonna do Tripty, but then I saw he put another list that said Jack Tripty after. So I don't know if Jack's here. Go ahead and ask your question because I don't know where it is. I mean, let's see. Yeah, I don't see it at the top. For some reason, it's like not letting you show messages. So I don't know what that's about, but kind of odd. Okay, is my current crush Anne still interested in me? I actually do see your question up there at the top. So let's do that. I don't know if he's here still, but I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll do Tripty. Oh, cool. Thank you, Phantom Punk. I love that. Your readings are pretty cool. I like them. I feel like they're spot on. I want to get a reading from you, like after this. I always say that, and then I always like forget. So let me write that down really quick. Nice. Okay. So, Anne, right? We're asking about Anne. Does she still have feelings, or is she still interested in you? What are her feelings and thoughts towards you now, Jack? You're obviously still interested in her. So what does she feel for you? What's going on in her mind about this whole situation? What can we see about that? Annie? Maybe it's Annie. I'm sorry. It could be Annie. Okay. Thinking about walking away. Maybe you sense that a little bit. That's why you're asking. This could actually be a good thing for you, and I feel like you already know why. You're going to have to make a decision at some point. All right. So I don't know, is there a Taurus involved in the situation? Because to me, I see the marriage card, or this could be the Taurus card. This could be a person you really look up to. See these guys here at the bottom? They're looking up to this religious figure and they're like admiring him. So basically, it's like, talking about maybe you admire this person or they admire you. But I'll tell you what I first thought when I got this card here. I got, basically they're thinking about like dishing out on the situation, but it's going to be a good thing for you. So what I felt like first was that because somebody else is coming in, and when I saw that you kind of probably already know why that's going to be a good thing for you. Maybe you don't, but the high priestess usually to me is indicating that you kind of intuitively kind of feel like you already know what it's saying. So if not, you need to, get your intuition. You need to like practice that or exercise that shit more. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you need to like figure out what's wrong with that, why it's not working for you. But basically, which could be for many reasons. But basically, like I feel like you can already feel it. If you don't, then it kind of seems like it's going to be better for you because somebody else is coming in, or you just already know that that person kind of was going to be bad for you. So it's a good thing though that they're trying to walk away, or that they're like thinking about leaving. Maybe they're just moving, but it seems like they're like leaving, but it's going to be good for you. So that's what I can say. And marriage card coming out. Or it could be a Taurus. And then you're having to make a decision. So basically, you're making a decision based on maybe we're talking about somebody's married, or maybe you're married already, or maybe, somebody else that's coming into your life is married, or you're gonna get married. I don't really see it as that though. It could just be a Taurus person or someone you look up to a lot. But there's a decision having to be made because of this person. So let's see what's happening with that. Like, what decision are we talking about? It could be somebody from your past, too. I got Six of Cups. Seems like a toxic thing. I got Capricorn, or the devil energy, and then Cancer, which is the Chariot. What was the other one? Oh, yeah, Seven of Swords. So it seems like that could be like a shady situation there. Like a thing you already know not to go for, but you're going to probably do it. Things from your past are going to offer you something emotional, some kind of emotional support. Maybe just, hey, how's it going? Nice to you. And it's just like, don't do it. But okay, let's see what this decision's about here. We're not even in Mercury retrograde anymore. You guys don't have to go back to your ex. I mean, seriously, they're an ex for a reason. Got Aries here. This is Aries, or somebody very responsible who takes, they take action. They call the shots. They're in control of the situation, basically. So, and you're having communication with this person, or they're taking the sword in your life. They're in control in some way, and you're kind of letting them take control, I feel like. So this could be talking about like somebody comes into your life, maybe from the year past, it kind of seems like, and they're just kind of like they're gonna take over, and you're gonna communicate. It's gonna be good, but I don't think it will be good in the end, which is like, I don't want to just look at it negatively, but it seems like, there's some shadiness going on here. Remember, they're an ex for a reason, or they're in your life. They were in your life and now they're not in your life for a reason. So I mean, just think about those things. Not that forgiveness isn't possible or a thing, but it's just like, be careful, because sometimes people don't change. Just saying. Especially when it's real fucked up shit. Sagittarius, or trying to restore the harmony and balance in your life. But I feel like it's not the case with that person, or that's not going to happen if you try to go and make that happen again. But yet again, I feel like you're going to have communication with the person. It's like communication after a long time or after like shit was real fucked up. So it's kind of surprising to you, you know? But I feel like the communication's good at first. It's just like be careful because it might not like stay that way. Okay. If you want to look further into that, of course, let's get an extended reading, you guys. It's all in the description box if you want to know information about that. It's only $5, so you can't lose with that one. I just saw that my dog's on the bed as well. Has a cone on. Aw. Oh my god, my dog's so cute right now. God, he's just so cute. He's like passed out, all like adorable like. Okay, my friend Sam is going through the same. I think I went to how deep is a thing you went through. How deep is the problem? Is that what you're saying? My friend went through the same thing I went through, but how deep is the problem for them? This is Good Junk USA. Is that the question? Can you like confirm or deny? Because I don't want to like answer a question that isn't actually the question. It seems like that's what you're asking, but just confirm for me if you're here. And if you're not here, I'm just gonna go ahead and answer it anyway. And if it's not the question, then sorry, but okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna answer it like your friend's going through something you went through recently. See, I don't want to do that because if it's wrong, if that's not what you're asking, okay, you know what? How about this? If Good Junk USA comes back on, then we'll have them ask the question at that time. Wait, didn't I answer your question, Tripty? Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I didn't. I didn't, did I? Did I really not? Because did I really say that earlier? I was like, I'm gonna answer your question and then. Oh wait. Okay, wait. I just did Jax, so I'm on you, right? That's okay. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. You're just giving me the question again. Right on. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. I'm caught up now. Okay, so let's see. You got in a little trouble today. Will it be resolved tomorrow? What's gonna happen with this situation tomorrow? What can we see happening? What can we expect to happen, in regards to the situation? I don't know if you're watching, Victor, but if you are, can you please get me something to drink? I don't even know if he's watching, but that'd be cool. I'd really appreciate it. Okay. So what's gonna happen with it tomorrow? Okay, well, it seems like, yeah. It seems like actually there will be balance and harmony restored tomorrow. Because someone cannot stop thinking about it until it's resolved. So I feel like they might offer you a resolution, like if this is like with another person or with another, whoever the other is, people, person, it seems like they're going to offer you a solution because they're really trying to restore harmony and balance in the situation. It could be a Sagittarius as well, but, Temperance card also means balance and, restoring balance and harmony. Trying to level things out and make things cool again. So yeah, I feel like very positively, it's, they're going to want the same. They want it to be resolved too. And they're probably going to come to you with, they're offering you some kind of like how can we work this out? So that's cool. Very straightforward. Love it. Love that. It's like I'm not even questioning, like, well, no, it just, yep. Okay, so, ready for the new noise? Okay. Okay. We go down the line and just find the next question. Bear with me. How does Raymond genuinely feel about me? Genuinely. You don't want fake feelings. How does he kind of feel? How does he superficially feel? How does he feel like half the time? No. How does he genuinely feel about me? Genuinely. Like deep down when no one's around, you know? Like maybe he's telling people another thing, but how does he really feel? What does he really feel about me? Okay. Okay, I feel like he sees you as a strong person. Like maybe you need a little guidance or something. Like, but he sees you as like a go-getter, and he wants to take action toward you. So I don't know if there's Leo energy in the situation, but Leo could be coming out here with the strength card. It could also just be talking about they see you as a strong person. But yeah, you know, it's funny. You're like, how do they genuinely feel? Well, the King of Cups is a man or woman, but you know, we're talking about this guy, so just a very strong energy of a person who just genuinely cares for you. But with the King of Cups, it's not always so like obvious. It's not just like lovey-dovey, like, you know, all these emotions and words. It's just, but deep down they actually do care. It kind of seems like a more protective, like it's not going to be like they're showing like, you know, like just they're not like showing these like large displays of fucking bullshit. Like it's not like all out there and crazy. It's just for everyone to see, you know. But you just know kind of that they do care. Like that's what he's about. So that's good. That's good. Obviously. But yeah, no, that's good. Okay. And I also have Scorpio energy here. Again, we could also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and that's what Scorpio is water, but we have Scorpio as well. If not Scorpio, this is talking about, well, not literally death, because it's the death card, but it's not literally death. It's just basically an ending or a drastic change. Like, shit can't be the same again after this, like almost as if a death had happened, but I don't see a death at all. That's not even what it's talking about at all. It's just a change or an ending. So, let's see what that's talking about here. What is the death card here for? Okay, so in my mind, I was thinking when I was shuffling right now, I was thinking like, okay, does that mean they're trying to end a relationship they're in to be with you, or like they have to end something or change something, or is it just talking about like they have to like stop like looking in your direction or trying to see you or anything, like what, you know, and then it comes out that they do have to make some kind of a decision between two things. So I mean, or you know, could be many things, but we're talking about having to make a decision between certain things. So what is this talking about? And I feel like they're just like they don't really even know, they're not sure what they're gonna do yet because they have this blindfold on, you see, so they're not really sure like what the best option is. It's kind of like they're just like, I don't even know where I'm going with this, you know. So maybe they won't be coming to they won't be deciding like, you know, tomorrow or maybe anytime soon. It just seems like they're kind of considering it. Okay, so basically the cards are saying, I feel like, okay, you're asking how do they feel about you. I feel like they're interested. And the cards are saying though that like you should be careful because they're saying basically, you know, use your better judgment on this, because you having hope for the situation to get better or to be something is kind of like gonna lead to disaster and pain for you. So for whatever reason, this person isn't good for you is what I feel like it's saying. You know, so it's saying use your better judgment. What you think is something that's going to be like a good thing, like have faith in it growing. Like you think that that's going to be good, but it's going to lead to like, you know, the tower isn't always talking about like disaster. I mean, in some way, yes, and like you will, you know, come back from it, and you might even come back from it with the person still. Like you might make it through that together. But the thing is, you know, Nine of Swords at the end here is talking about you being very hurt and upset, and this person is like up at night in their bed. Sorry about all that, the lighting. But they're up in their bed, at night they can't sleep. They're like really feeling this shit. So, I mean, that's not really a good thing. And it doesn't have to be like at night you're up at night, but it's just weighing heavily on you throughout the day. Like this is like a thing that's painful. So, the tower seems like it's not going to work out in a good way. I mean, the tower is not good or bad. It's just basically a thing that needs to happen, like it's meant to happen, like it's just a transformation in your life that has to happen. For everybody, we all have, certain periods of time and certain events in life that just they need to happen so we can transform and grow. So that's the case with the tower. It's just that it seems like it's going to hurt a lot for you. And I feel like you can prevent it by not even looking in that person's, direction, because it's saying basically you're gonna have like all this hope and faith you feel like you want to have for like them to like make it work with you, or whatever the situation is, for it to happen. It seems like it's gonna end bad, like you're gonna be hurt after, like you're gonna like you just could avoid it, if you could. So will G be back in my life? Ever? Ever? Will G be back in my life? And what can you tell us about that? We can't do yes or no's, but we can figure out if it's saying yes or no by what the cards say. So give us the lowdown and what we need to know about that situation, about this person, about what we can expect from them in the coming days, weeks, months, and year, or years. Could be years. What can we expect to see in regards to this question? There's conflict with that person, and I feel like they don't play well with others. Like they don't, like we're talking about a person who's like satisfied with, like they don't, they demand respect. They don't earn it. And you can't demand respect, right? So it's like, no, people fear you, bro. They don't respect you. And he's cool with that though. He likes that. He'd rather be feared than disrespected. So I feel like that person's kind of just going to try to win at all costs. Very immature and kind of like vindictive energy there. A bully, someone who's just trying to win. They don't give a fuck. They're trying to win, and they will probably win because they'll go all the way with that shit. Those types of people that like they will win because they won't stop. And you're at some point gonna go like, okay, I'm not gonna take the next step here because that's just mean or whatever. And they will take that step 10 times, and not regret it. So it's like they want the position they're in is they're satisfied with that, and you're like horrified with it, because that's just not you. So, they could be back in your life, but I would not even try to make that happen. Because it seems like they're out for like, well, basically they're out to win. So whatever they have to do that, I mean, I'm not saying they're out to like hurt you necessarily, but I mean, if they have to do that in order to win, I wouldn't put it past them. That's what that card's all about. It's just like they're satisfied to be that ugly piece of shit. They're satisfied with that. That's who they are, and they don't care. They're comfortable there. So, I feel like they could be back in your life, and it really is just up to you if you want to entertain that or not when that does happen, because it seems like you shouldn't, because it will not be good. Just saying. Just saying. Is my boyfriend doing okay? Or best friend, maybe. Let's see what are they doing okay? What's going on with your best friend or your boyfriend or your BF? Your BF. How's your BF doing? How is this person doing? Give us kind of their situation. They're starting a new, there's a new start, or they're pregnant, or someone around them is pregnant, and they're like a big part of that. They have to like their sister, or whatever it is, like someone close to them, and it's like a big part of their life right now. Could be them though, or it could be like they're having a pregnancy scare or something. But it could also just mean talking about like a new beginning. The birth of something is happening and coming together in their life. So they're very focused on that. Whatever it is, they're very focused on it. That's the situation for them. So they're trying to find stability in their life. They can't let something go, though. I feel like it's a very young, like they're not really using their coping mechanisms or their, coping techniques, like the healthy one. They're not really able to, I just feel like it's kind of like an immature young thing. They can't let go of it, but it's like they're trying to find stability yet they can't let go of something from the past, so it's kind of holding them back from finding stability, you know what I mean? So I feel like they're taking a very irrational approach to it though. We could be talking about air here, an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And if not an air sign, we're just talking about a person who's very rational and not very emotional, you know, and where maybe they could be a little more emotional so they can kind of get through it and past it. But because stuffing it is not going to help them get past it because they're stuck on something, but they're trying to find stability at the same time. And I feel like it's just not a good mix, you know, because you have to like that's why this, you know, the Empress is here because they're trying to like have a new beginning, a new start, but they're held back because they can't, you know, they can't process something, and that would tie into them being very rational and not emotional. It's like that's not really going to help them at this time, so hopefully they're able to kind of like connect with themselves emotionally and maybe get past whatever it is that's holding them back, because the Empress wants them to have a new beginning. They want a new start for that person, but it's like they're not letting themselves, even though they want that too, but it's like they want it but they also can't let go of something. So you know, that's what that Page of Swords is about. They want to move forward, but they're stuck in the past, you know? How can you move forward when you're stuck in the past? It's just, you know, it doesn't work. Decision or negotiation will be successful. Could be regarding a relationship of love, just a friendship, or even a home. Something about an end or closure. Shit, that could be a lot of different things. I also see some success for you in a meeting with a person or socializing with your community of friends, maybe on a concern or worry of some sort. I definitely see communication coming in. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it does make sense actually. Yeah, you should create a channel, Phantom Punk 007. No. Beware of a sneaky guy you may know too, Katrina. Maybe wealthy. I don't know anyone who's wealthy. I don't know anyone anymore. I'm such a lame. So maybe that's a good thing though. Maybe that's a good thing. So he could be wealthy. Are you sure it's wealth that you're seeing? Because I know a lot of sneaky guys. I know a lot of sneaky guys. That's for sure. Well, actually, I don't know a lot of sneaky guys, but I've known a lot of sneaky guys, you know? I've known a lot of sneaky people. I mean, who hasn't? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the majority of people though that I've known have been like shady motherfuckers instead of like good people, you know? Does anyone else feel like that? Is that just me? Am I just looking at it negatively? I don't think so. Could be, but I don't think so. Fuck. Okay, so this guy that has wealth, I mean, what is he? Why is he sneaky? Is he trying to like offer me wealth and it's like I shouldn't go for it or something? Offer me a job or something? I don't know. What is it? I gotta get a reading from you, I'm telling you, because I'm interested now. Well, I've been interested, but that's like even more now. It's like, okay, wait, who is this fucking wealthy person that's gonna try to be what? What are they doing? Okay, Neil, it's can I have a general reading? Yes, you can. Yeah, because I don't know anyone who's wealthy. Maybe it's, you know, thank God. I don't think I know anyone that's wealthy. At least they're not in my life right now. Like wealthy. Anyway, Neil, I'm not saying you're wrong, because I'm not feeling like what the fuck, and you know, I'm not like, oh god, that's not right. You know, I hate when people do that. Like anyone that thumbs down on videos, like I never thumbs down videos. Like I just change it. Unless it's like really offensive or something, like, oh, these people don't even fucking know. But like, you know, if you don't like the video, just don't watch it. You know what I mean? Don't thumbs down my shit. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's like, why? I just don't. I don't get I wish there wasn't a thumbs down button in general, but you know, if you're really offended by my shit, just tell me. You know, please, so we can work that out. You know, we can work it out. I hate when people like don't tell you something they feel about you. They say it later. It's like, Why be fake, you know? Like, just say it to my fucking face. So we have a chance to, like, discuss this. Because you could be seeing me in a wrong light, you know? You could be just thinking something. That happens a lot, you know? It happens a lot. Maybe it's instant karma. Because I kind of see people in a certain way a lot, too. Maybe I'm not always right. Well, definitely not always right. But anyway, so Neil. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3. Please. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, Ariana. Are you still here? Because we're on you. Well, we're on. Actually, no, we're not. But we're on Neil. But actually, we do have one more person after that. Okay. 2. Wait, why is always numbers? Oh, do I always say that to you? That's funny. Hi, Chloe. Okay, 2. All right. Trying to find some stability here. Going in circles or. Yeah, okay. So there's like a situation. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. All right. So it's like you're trying to, provide yourself with some stability here, but basically you're like doing something, like you're like, it's a cycle, it's a pattern. You're kind of doing the same thing, and it's like not, you need to do something different because that same thing is leading to a lot of like arguments with people around you or conflict, and and there's somebody who just does not play well with others. I hate this card. This guy's a dick. He's a bully. And he's not trying to like compromise or find a resolution. He's really just out to win. He don't give a fuck. And so but basically here you do have a decision to make because your happiness is, you know, obviously an important thing, but here it's what's at stake. And I feel like you're the one who has to make this decision here. I feel like it's to walk away from the whole situation, like fuck all these people, their drama, or it's also highlighting, you giving something to somebody who's less fortunate. Does that make sense to you? Also, it could be, you're asking for a handout, you need a handout, you need some help. So maybe that's why you feel like you can't walk away from these people because you need their help or something. But I really feel like it's just better for you to not even ask them for anything. But again, this is something that you're kind of like doing again. I feel like it's not the first time you've done this. I feel like it's like a pattern for you or something that you just keep doing and it's like you need to stop doing it. You know what I mean? Like it's like you just got to move on from that and do something different. Do something just different, something else. Oh shit. It's Andy's birthday. Let's all say happy birthday to my boyfriend's dad. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Andy. We love you. We love you, Andy. All right. He's a Scorpio. And he calls him. No, I'm not gonna go off. I'm not gonna start. Should I say what your nickname is? What do they call you? Oh my god, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. I think we had. What was that question? Wait, did I do how did Tyler feel? Oh yeah. Okay. How did Tyler feel about me? That's what I'll do. That's what I'm on now. Right. How did Tyler feel about me? Cause that motherfucker be sending me mixed signals. Yeah, they do that. They do that sometimes. Aw, thanks you guys. Oh yeah, Neil, if you want an extended reading, go ahead and look in the description. It's only $5, you guys. 30 minutes of extended reading based on the question that you asked here tonight. So if you're interested in that, then go ahead and email me. And the email's in the description. It's really very affordable, so hopefully that's, something you guys are interested in if you want to know more about your question that was answered here tonight. So, how did Tyler feel about me? Yeah, Finky Pie, go ahead and ask. And, I think you're next, unless Chloe wanted to ask a question. And Ariana, if you're here, go ahead and ask your question as well. Don't have to pay for it, it's free. It's free tonight. Well, it's always free, but, if you get here early enough. But at the end of it now, instead of going, okay, the people that are still on the list, I just can't do this anymore, I'm so tired. The people who are still on the list, I'll just, give you a reading if you email me. Now I'm doing it a little bit different, and it's just $5. If you guys want to, get an extended reading based on the question that you asked tonight, then you can do that. And it'll be a 30-minute reading, or up to 30 minutes. If we come to the conclusion real quick of what the fuck, it's talking about, you get your answer, then, I'll go a little longer, give you some other mixed messages. I'll give you some other information from the cards, and then, but some of you, it's going to take the whole 30 minutes to figure out what the hell, is happening for your situation. So, but it's $5, you can't really lose with that. So, let's see what's going on. I keep shuffling, and I need to tell you how Tyler felt about you. Let's see. Okay, I feel like he was, torn. Oh, yeah, so there was something about, like, it could have been, like, okay, Queen of Pentacles. Either we're talking about an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or we're talking about a person who's very, like, stable, has their shit together, kind of lonely, but, because you could see, she has her shit together, she has her pentacle there, but she looks a little lonely, it's like, and that happens sometimes when you are just doing your thing and you got your shit together, but you're like, I don't really have a social life, but, it's just part of, it happens. It's not like a big deal. It's just that's kind of the energy there. So I feel like they were very concerned with their stability and their having their shit together. And for some reason, they felt like, they were going to fuck themselves over by going in the direction of you, or like getting involved in that was going to really throw them off. Oh, but they did have feeling. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, I feel that. It's like circumstantial, It's like they just felt like they couldn't do it at that time. Is what it feels like to me. Like they felt like they just had other responsibilities to take care of, or they were gonna like really not be able to take care of their responsibilities if they, went that way. That was you? Or you're the earth sign, okay. Oh, okay, so do you feel like that resonates for you? Like you just had to have your shit together and going his way would be like, you'd be fucking yourself over by doing that? That could be the case, it could be vice versa. See what this Aries is feeling though. Or you want to know what they felt back then, or you want to know what they feel now for you? We both felt the same, but I still think of him, he passed away. Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry. Wow. How did he pass away, if you don't mind me asking? If you do, that's totally cool. We don't have to talk about that at all. But, that's crazy, because I actually did get a reading one time, and a person was talking about, like, their father-in-law or something. Their wife's father, I think. Okay, look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you. Right now. I'm telling you right now. That is what happened with the last reading. They said the person, that's how they died. And not the same way, but they, like someone did it to them, that very violent. That's a trip right now, dude. I got the chills right now. That's crazy. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Wow, there is so much right there, right now. That's a very sensitive thing that I do not even want to get involved in. But I can see how they felt, Wow, that's Thank you for that. That's cool. I mean, I'm sorry about that, but that's like a wow. I'm feeling so many different things right now that I just like don't even know what to do. But okay. Yeah, but that sucks to lose somebody like that, and I am sorry that that happened. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better and okay, you know. Reach out to people if you need to. Oh, that's cool. Remember that card? I don't know if you were here just now when I was talking about the King of Cups, but that's lovely. That's awesome. The King of Cups, it's he genuinely cared about you. It may not have been like very obvious though, you know? It's kind of like that like quiet, like deep down, like kind of like they have that feeling, but it's like they're not gonna like show everybody and be all lovey-dovey, you know what I mean? So maybe you just like maybe you don't know because they didn't ever like say it, but I feel like they genuinely did care. Like they did have care for you and wanted to see you like do well, like they care. They're not like they don't want to see bad things happen to you kind of thing, Definitely. I don't know if it was like, love. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't. I just, you know, it seems like it very well could have been. I don't know your guys' situation. Yeah, I think so, Frank Wonder. I think that's, yeah, eat 'em. I have heard that before. No, I'm kidding. No, but if that's something you want to do, then shit, go for it. This is a free country. I don't see why you wouldn't. Why not? Seems like a good idea. No, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, definitely see that, King of Cups, it's very, very much, definitely care. But, like, no doubt, for sure. Definitely cared about you, yes. Yes. Fuck. That's a heavy situation, girl. That's heavy. Fuck, dude. Life is crazy. I'm, like, all, like, thinking about all kinds of shit now. But it's okay. Okay, yeah, Ariana, you don't have to pay for it. It's free. So go ahead and post. Yeah, and same with you, Pinkie Pie. Go ahead and post. Um, Ariana and Pinkie Pie and everybody. I'm doing this new thing where if you want an extended reading, like you want me to keep going on your question, then you just email me. All the information's in the description. So it's just $5 for an extended reading. Pretty in-depth extended reading too, so you can't really lose out. So if you're interested in that, then you can pay for something, but right now it's free. So go ahead and just ask and I will answer your question. How is S feeling about me currently? How's S feeling about me currently? Oh, I think they're thinking about their money currently. Oh shit, are they a Capricorn? Or a Leo? Either they're thinking about their money or they're thinking about like holding, like trying to control the situation and hold it down. Yeah, they're a Capricorn and I'm a Leo. Nice. Okay. So another thing could be that because the devil is Capricorn and strength is Leo. But in between that, this is what I have. So it's either that they are thinking about their money, like I don't know if you guys are together or not, or if you're in communication, but either they're just focused on their money, but you're coming up for some reason. So it seems to me almost like they're kind of controlling your money situation. Like they're very like possessive. Like you see how he's just holding on for dear life. He is not letting go. And usually it's talking about like their money, like being very stingy. And that's not always a bad thing. You got to save up your money to, have stuff or be able to like buy stuff that you need or whatever, a house and a car and stuff like that. So they're just hanging on, but it seems like it could be about you, like them. He had financial issues. Well, it looks like he's trying to recover from that because Ten of Pentacles is not financial issues. That's like somebody who's making money. But so maybe it's recovering for them, but for some reason you're like on the other side of that. Either it could just be talking about strength and not Leo. I mean, it could be just talking about them having to be strong during this time. But you're asking how they feel about you. So I mean, do you feel like they have any kind of like influence over your money, or maybe you tried to help them with their money? Maybe that's why you're on the other side of it, because they're thinking like they think of you, having to hold down their money. It's like something that's like they know you helped them out with that, or you could. But we're talking about, that's kind of odd that you're there, and they're, you know what I mean? Maybe he wants to be stable before coming in. Okay, so you guys we're not in contact. Okay. All right, let's see what's happening though. Let's see then. Well, let's use the romance angels for this one. It's true. Okay. So what's the potential for these two? What could happen here? What's, as we look into the next days, weeks, months, and year, what is between them? What is still between them, if anything at all? Well, there's something between you, I don't know if it's good or bad, but what is it between them? What's left? Okay. So, again, this person seems like they are, like, I keep feeling like controlling. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's like that keeps popping up because, again, like, okay, we have honeymoon and then we have retreat. So it's like, I feel like, there's this like great feeling, like you guys come together and then it's like good, honeymoon stage kind of thing. And then it's like retreat. So I don't know if that means like they're like trying to like just have you to themselves. Like that's what my mind goes to, right away. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and it's time to disconnect from the world. So like together, like you retreat together, like you aren't really socializing as much. Maybe it's just COVID, maybe, but I feel like you guys will have like another run at this, and it could just be talking about like over the holidays, maybe you guys just like kind of, okay, let go of, that's funny, let go of control issues. Is that a coincidence, or are they fucking controlling? Allow this situation, okay, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So basically, it might not even be talking about them being controlling or anyone being controlling. But basically, like, you need to just chill out and let it happen. Because it's gonna happen, but it just needs to, like, happen. And you just need to, like, let it happen. But, like, as time goes on, it's just, like, it's gonna unfold. But if you do, that's the thing, if you try to, like control it, or, make it happen, like, I mean, not like you shouldn't be able to like try to make, but I mean, just don't try to make it happen. Just let it happen, like, because it could fuck it up if you do try to get yourself involved in like the process and the outcome of that, or like how it initiates. But I feel like before that happens, we have to heal some family issues here. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Talking about you or them, or maybe even both. There's a situation in your family, and it affects your relationships. We're talking about parental relationships. We're talking about attachment type. We're talking about how you relate to others in relationships. That's going to affect everything. So I find that that's very accurate for a lot of people, no matter who the fuck we're talking to. Healing family issues, when you forgive your parents, your relationship life or your love life benefits, duh, you know what I mean? Like, but seriously, like, that's probably what needs to happen before you guys reconnect again. So just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. That's funny. Okay, cool. See you. Can you guys just like give me a minute, because I need to get something to drink, okay? So I'll be right back. I just need to go to the kitchen really quick because my boyfriend is not watching and he can't bring me a drink. So I'll be right back, okay? Just hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay? Thank you. All right, I had to get a fucking popsicle. Or yeah, looked bomb. But I was reading your guys' questions, so there was but I forgot already. So I saw there was okay, yeah. Hi Katrina, do you see Scorpio and Leo, having a baby together in the future, please? Very straightforward question. Just right to the point. Do you see us having kids? See us having kids together? We're gonna have. Let's see. Are there children involved in this couple's future together? Rethink that one. Okay, the Hermit, Virgo, but also it's somebody taking time to consider something, like not even just that, but that's what it would be saying in this situation, like isolating, like not okay. For example, the Hermit is about taking time to yourself, like without outside influence, and really trying to like think about where you're at in life and where you're trying to go, like thinking about shit, contemplating shit, and trying to figure out what you value and why, so basically I feel like you need to think that one through a little more for whatever reason. Maybe it's just kids in general, maybe it's with this person, just you still got to figure out if you really want to do that or not, basically. So even if you feel like you do want to do it, it's basically saying like, think about it again. Not that you shouldn't, but just, keep thinking about it. Just think about all that it's going to be and require of you. So I feel like yeah, though, you could. I mean, so I'm not going to say yes or no, but to me it seems like it could, because look, this is you, like this is a community around you, and this is you, like they're like cheering you on, so it's like you're getting some kind of attention and they're like supportive of that. I feel like it could be talking about baby shower here. We're talking about like a younger energy, and it's like it usually means new love, but it could be new love baby. I feel like that could be what it's talking about there. But again, it's saying like really consider everything that this is going to take, or it's going to require of you, because I feel like you just need to like really think it through more, because I feel like you just like kind of want to do it, but it's like it's more than you're thinking it's gonna be. Like it's just a lot. But it kind of seems like there's a celebration of some sort, yeah, and it could be a baby shower, so I feel like it's definitely possible that you guys might do that. Yeah. So I don't do yes or no questions though. Like I don't say yes or no answers, but based on the cards, we'll see kind of like what is the likelihood of what it could be, and I feel like that's more of a yes than a no. But anything can change at any time. I'm just telling you guys like how the tarot is not like a fact finder. I mean, it's like we have free will. So if you ever at any point were like, yeah, I don't even want to have kids now because whatever, obviously it wouldn't happen. So things can change all the time. But from this point forward, it looks like it's favorable. How does S feel about me? She's a Taurus, and I'm a Libra. Okay. S. How do they feel about you? That one like flew across the room. Yeah, definitely it's gonna happen. From this point, it looks like it is, because not only do we have this person who's wanting to like offer you some emotional, or date you, they want to court you, they want to like get to know you. They're gonna offer you something emotional. They're gonna try to get to know you, and this is a new beginning or pregnancy. So we're not on the last question though, so don't get that confused. But a new beginning, like some kind of relationship or some kind of start with you. Yeah, it looks like. Oh shit. Right on. It looks like it's gonna work out. Like it's gonna be a happy thing, like for both of you guys. And that's kind of weird because we are just asking about like kids and all that, and that would have been cool if we would have got that, because that would have been a for sure yes. I mean, at least at this point. at this, current moment. But yeah, we're not on the last one. We're on this one. So I feel like that could definitely be a good relation. That could be a good idea for you to, you know, go for that. Definitely. I feel like their feelings are they want to, they want to date you. They want to start something with you. And if you have a past, they want to restart with you. They want a new beginning with you. And I see them trying to initiate that. How does this Libra feel about me? Everyone's dating Libras. So is Jenna. Well, I mean, she was dating Libra. I just get a lot of questions about Libras lately. It's funny. And Virgos. And what's the other one? Aries. Okay. How does this Libra feel about me? How does this Libra feel about me? Either they feel like this is going to be a disaster, like you are not a good option, or they feel like they're going to be like if you guys have a past together, I feel like they look at you in a way that's like they feel like you have transformed their life. Like you guys went through some shit, or they just felt so much for you that like they went through some shit until like where shit changed though. Shit. I mean it's like they look at you as like there is a lot that happened there and now things are different. Like I've transformed completely and I've grown, but like wow, that was an intense experience, you know what I mean? So if you guys haven't had any past together, then I feel like that they're kind of like anticipating disaster with you. And that doesn't mean that they're not going to try to go for it. And it doesn't even mean that that's what's going to happen. But it seems like that's what they feel like is going to happen. This is either they're moving on without you or they're moving toward you. And I feel like actually, I feel like they don't know because the Sphinx is down here. This card's all about this. It's Cancer energy as well. But this is talking about, which Sphinx do I let guide me forward? Which way do I go? If it is Cancer, it's talking about a cautious person. They're not risk takers. They're trying to figure out before they take action. So this isn't really about taking action. It's about contemplating which action, or I mean, which direction should I go in? So they're trying to figure that out. They're trying to figure out what they are going to do because I think they're kind of worried about it. They're like, shit, this person is so bad for me. Like, oh my god, I should not do this. But fuck, I want to. Like, what should I do? They're trying to figure out which way to go, away from you or towards you. That's just what I feel for that. So they're like, they're contemplating. So they're not sure if like as time goes on, will it be a more stable thing? Like they're doing a lot of guessing. They're doing a lot of like trying to like think about what it would be like, and like that's not really. I mean, it can be a good idea because if you see red flags in people, like think about that and pay attention and act accordingly. But like I feel like they're like trying to like put the scenario in their head already when they don't even know what's gonna happen yet. So they're like, is this going to become more stable as time goes on, or is this going to be like something that I just did like from my past, and it's going to be another like pattern, another part of like one of my patterns that I, like date people that aren't good for me. They're seeing you in a bad light though. Like they feel like it might be dangerous to like to like get closer to you or like to try anything, but it's like they do want to. Definitely. You could, okay, this could be kind of weird. It could be like, other people know about it in your community, like you're getting attention, or like people are asking like, oh, are you with that person, or like something, because people are like paying attention and noticing. It's like you're being put on like as a stage or something, like you're just like people know about the situation. That's kind of odd. If you guys want to extend the reading though, go ahead and look in the description. I have all the information about that. Just email me. $5, real cheap. Made it real cheap. And we can extend the reading, go further, look what's in there, look what else is there. Okay, wait. Ooh, Aries, you guys are opposite signs. Be careful. No, but that could be cool. I mean, it's just kind of like a little crazy. I mean, not like literally crazy, but you know, you guys are opposites. So, could be great and could just not work at all, you know? Of course, that's just talking sun signs, so it's like a small part of the chart. How do CR. um Ariana, if you want to donate, that was an alarm. Sorry about that. Please don't feel the need to do that, but if you must, I feel, you shouldn't, it's okay. You don't have to do that. But if you, insist, I will put it up there for you. Um, yeah, so that's the link. If you would like to donate, um, it's not required or anything, but I would appreciate it. That's very nice of you. So, okay, let me see here really quick. Okay, how do you see our feeling thinking about me right now? Okay, got it, gotcha. CR. CR. Yeah, this is the giant Rider-Waite tarot. It's just the Rider-Waite, just like, the other, just like the Rider-Waite, but it's just giant. It's giant. Love it. Love it. Because you can see the pictures really easily, and it's like, it just explains things so much better. Like, you can explain to people, what it's saying and what it looks like based on, you could see it. It makes sense. So if you're trying to learn tarot, it's actually a really good idea to get this deck because it's like the same price as other decks, maybe a little bit, a couple dollars more, but not really like much difference. And it's really easy to like figure out what, if when you start learning the meanings and stuff, it's really interesting. It's to me, I feel like it's a really good way to explain like what's going on there. So, for example, great example here, this could be talking about for CR, this could be talking about a person who's like thinking about like really hanging on to that situation, like with dear life, not ever gonna let go, like just, I don't want to let it go. Usually, though, we're talking about, their finances, like they're being stingy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, they're trying to save up all their money they can. So let's see what it's talking about here, or things they value. This could be like, they're going in circles again, or it's just as time moves on, like they're trying to like kind of push forward, find more stability in their life. I don't know what your sign is, Pinkie Pie. I forget what you said. Are you younger than this person, and are you an Earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn? Because I have a younger Earth sign energy. And if not, then if it's not a younger Earth sign energy, then it's talking about basically a person who's trying to find stability. Like the pages are messengers, and it's also like a younger energy, immature in a way. But it's, if we're talking about like the message to them, they're trying to provide themselves with stability or find your Scorpio. Okay, so no, so they're trying to give themselves more stability. Like something in their mind is just constantly like, you need to like be more stable and like have more money or like whatever. So that ties into the whole like them trying to like save their money thing. Like something is just nagging at them, like this is what you need to be doing. So right now it seems like they're, they care, but basically it seems like they're kind of focused on their money. um but I feel like they do have that genuine care for you, like deep down, like they don't want to see you hurt or anything bad happen to you, which is a really cool thing. It's just that, oh no. Okay, we're reconnected. That's weird, it just disconnected and reconnected. Yeah, it just disconnected and reconnected. Hopefully you guys can see it now. That's so annoying, I hate that. Can you guys see it now? Are you good? Can you guys see me again? Okay, yeah, because it stopped for a second. It said it had to reconnect. Okay. So that's odd. But okay. So yeah, we don't know if they're gonna be taking action towards you, anytime soon or at all. We just don't know that yet. Let's see towards you. Let's see what they're doing. Oh yeah. So remember, they're either gonna be needing a handout from you or from someone. But basically, they need a handout, or they're gonna give you a handout, or they're gonna try to help you because they feel like you need it. But basically, like there was a situation in the past that I feel like it's talking about a situation in the past where they felt like they couldn't provide enough, and it was disappointing for that reason. Like to them, like they felt like they couldn't provide enough, and that was disappointing to them. They felt like they couldn't, and maybe that's why they're trying to offer you something now, or they're going to be trying to offer you something, um, or maybe you're offering them something. But it seems like they're focused on their money, so maybe they just have more of it now, and they feel bad about something. They feel bad about not being able to provide or be able to take care. They want to take care of. Maybe it's not even you, but it kind of seems like it is, since we're asking about how they feel about you. But yeah, they need to be using their better judgment here, because it's like they're getting some information and they're being called uh to use their better judgment. So I don't know if they're gonna make some kind of fucked up stupid decision with money. I don't know if maybe you guys being together isn't a good idea. It seems like they want to reach out and help you though. So remember when I said, like, we don't know if they're gonna reach out? It kind of seems like they are. But to me, it feels like it's because they feel bad that they couldn't provide for you in the past or be there for you more, or in some way. And I feel like financially now is what it's talking about. Like that's how they're gonna like try to make it up to you, or at least that's what they want to do. But it kind of seems like a bad like maybe they just need to think that one through a little more for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why they would have to. Maybe it's not good if they do that. I don't know. Kind of seems like they should be rethinking this before they could just go ahead and do that. So Mamma Mia. Okay. Oh, did you? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Angel 11. Okay. How does Y currently feel about me? I'm sorry about that. I skipped you. How does Y currently feel about me? For Angel 11. Oh. Do you guys have a past? Because it kind of seems like you do. Or it could be talking about you. If you don't have a past, it could be talking about them. Okay, so I have a few different things here. Depending on what's the situation, either they're feeling heartbroken about you because you guys have some kind of a past, or if not a past, they're coming from a place. Okay, no past. So they're coming from a place of heartbreak and loss. This is them now, and they're coming from this place and wanting to take action toward you, and you seem a bit closed off. Either that, or it's vice versa. Maybe you want to take action toward them. Maybe you're coming from a broken heart place, but I feel like it's them. I feel like they're coming from a place of loss. And maybe I feel like they're the ones who are closed off though, so it's kind of odd that they want to take action. I feel like they're closed off, and because of this heartbreak, it's probably, just the case of like what it is for like most people when you go through a painful situation. Even if you see somebody you kind of want to like get to know, it's like hard to like put yourself out there like that because you're basically scared and you don't trust people. And so even if you want to, and even if you do, it's still kind of like held back a bit. And so I see them being a bit closed off, even if they do want to take action towards you. It's almost like they see you, like, they feel like maybe you can, like, remedy their broken heart, but at the same time, it's a fucking frightening thing to go ahead and trust somebody again. So it's like, I don't know if they're going to be doing that. They seem a bit closed off, even if they want to take action. Yeah, I feel like that person really has a lot of healing to do. So if they do try to pursue you, it could end kind of, it could not be a good time right now because the tower. But the thing about the tower is that it's meant to happen that way for them to grow. So they may need to just go through that and grow. And hopefully it's not going to like fuck up whatever you guys could have together. But it seems like they need to go through some healing. They need to transform. They need to grow. You know, they need to like process shit before they are in a healthy relationship. So if they do pursue you, it might not be a healthy relationship and it might end kind of crazy and then, you know, not like anything like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be anything, but it seems like it won't really last long and it'll be kind of like destructive, but it's what's needed for them to be able to grow. Like they're just going through some shit that they haven't like healed from yet. And I feel like if you get involved with them, it might not really like last and it might kind of be destructive, but again, they do have to go through that. So maybe if you just give them some time to go through their shit first, it might be a better time to like consider dating them or you know seeing what's there. So that might be a good thing that they're like wanting to pursue you but they might not because they're scared or you know whatever, not scared but they're like closed off a bit right now. So just let them be closed off and they may come back around because I do see them wanting to take action toward you. So seems like they're interested but they may not come around right now. That's probably a better thing, you know, then that's probably better that they don't right now. Okay. Am I compatible with Ash? Am I compatible with Ash? Well, it looks like people want you guys to date. Like your friends could have been like, dude, like you can't, you know, you gotta meet this girl, you gotta meet this guy or whatever, you know. Like try to hook you guys up or something, or like people around you are like, are you guys like that? You know, it's like all like talked about and stuff. Where it's known. Maybe it's not even like known by you, but it's known by people around you, and they're all kind of paying attention to it. It's getting attention for some reason. But what was the question? I forget what the question was. Am I compatible with Ash? Okay. It looks like, yeah, I mean, it looks like that could really be a cool thing. Air sign? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Got the swords there, that's air. Or we're talking about a person who's very responsible and expecting you to kind of like tell the truth, expecting you to kind of like own up to shit, you know, very like this person's kind of straightforward, you know, they don't want any bullshit, they don't want any like games, they're not a game player. But based on some information they have found out, they could, you know, you could be waiting. It could be that they found out information about you or you found out information about them or something is coming to light in some way at some point, and because of that, you're waiting for it to kind of happen. So basically, like, it doesn't happen right now, you know, and you could be waiting there having to be patient because for whatever reason, you know, if you want an extended reading, you can go ahead and get one. And we can go further into that if you'd like. So look in the description box if you're interested in that. That kind of seems interesting. But yeah, for the most part, it seems like you guys are compatible. So there's a few other things in that situation that could be happening. So, you know, before I elaborate further and just, you know, start rambling for 5 hours, we can go and extend that reading if you'd like. But for now, I feel like they're interested. And I feel like you are compatible. For sure. And Wheel of Fortune's there, so I mean, seems like it could go really well for you, actually. For you both. Which is always a plus. Okay. How does Virgo feel about me, Aries? How does Virgo feel about you, Aries? How does Virgo feel about you, Aries? They don't even know what to think right now. Like, their hands are tied. They're stuck. They are waiting for more information before they proceed forward. I feel like they're hanging there waiting. Like, maybe they're waiting for you to make the first move, or they need more information first. They need some kind of, like, green light. But they're, like, kind of stuck right now because they need some more information. Like, they can't, They can't really make a move. They feel like they're hanging there stuck waiting for something. I feel like you guys have a past. So they still care a lot. I feel like you guys have a past. I mean, we're in no contact like 3 months. So yeah, you have a past. Um, they're stuck, but they see like it's like a sight. It's like it's going around in their head in circles. Like they're just constantly like, you know, ruminating about the situation. And I feel like they do still care a lot. And I do see a reunion. So at some point, you guys will be getting back together. Well, not necessarily getting back together. Okay, just hang on a second. Not necessarily getting back together, but you will be coming together and talking about things, or something. You'll come back together at some point, and whatever happens will happen at that point. But I don't see, you guys haven't been in contact. You're gonna be in contact again at some point. So I feel like they still care about you. You know, like I said, the King of Cups. It's that deep, genuine. Maybe they don't show it, but deep down they do care. They don't want to see anything bad happen to you. They do care. They have feeling. I mean, like not necessarily like they're in love, but like they have like they care. For you. Now, whether or not they're going to take action on those, on that care, free will. It's up to them. If they're going to do that or not. And I don't feel like it's going to be like right away. So I mean, it could be a little while before that happens. But I do see you guys coming back together at some point, and like probably having a discussion or like just catching up or something for whatever reason you're coming back together. For some reason. So, but what they feel is basically they still care. They don't want to see anything bad happen to you. I heard that free will does not exist. What's your sign? Your sun sign, I'm curious. Libras are the best. Well, they are, you know, into being in a relationship, seventh house. They're kind of like the relationship sign, right? They want that other half, that other person. It's ideal. Which is weird because, like, all the Libras I know, like, not the women. The women Libras, I see that completely. I see that. They want relationships and they're good at them. Like, I see that. But for the guy Libras, like the guy Libras that I know, they don't seem at all like they're trying to keep the peace or be fair. They seem very like hostile. I mean, that's just the ones I know. And it's just sun signs, so their chart could be all, have all the reasons for that. But it's kind of interesting, Libras. I don't really get them. Okay. Ma'am, I want to know what are my feelings of Pryank for me? What are the feelings of Pryank for me? Will he come back? My ex-boyfriend. What are the current feelings of him for me? Okay. Let's see. Do we have an Aries in the situation in the mix? Because that's Aries. But it could also be a person who's responsible. He's an emperor, so again, these cards are perfect. He's an emperor, so he has to like, oversee his entire empire, make sure everyone has food, water, and help, everything's like taken care of. He calls the shots. He makes sure he's responsible in that way. Um, which Aries isn't necessarily representative of that energy, but it represents Aries, so it could be an Aries as well. But if it's not, then I would say it's a person who kind of like calls shots in a certain situation, could be kind of controlling. But if not, it's like they may have children or something. Like there's for some reason, or a manager, like they oversee and have to like take responsibility, or maybe they're just very responsible. But that's the energy I see for that person. Yeah, anyone who's asking like for a free reading, yeah, that's what this is right now. This is free. Go ahead and post your question, and if you want an extended version of the question after I'm done answering it briefly, then in the description box there's my email, and I'm offering this new thing where if you want an extended reading, just $5, just email me and ask me the original question that you asked on here, and I'll go further into it. Up to 30 minutes, I'll do a reading for you. Super cheap, can't lose, can't go wrong with that. So if you're interested, look in the description box. Please subscribe to the channel. Check us out. Hit the notification bell when you do subscribe, because then you can see when we go live again and get on this list, this free list here. I'm going to try to answer everyone tonight, but sometimes it gets a little crazy and I have to cut it short. And what I used to do was like anyone that was left on the list still, it'd be like 3 or 4. I'd just say, hey, email me and I'll give you a reading like later, because I'm tired right now, things like that. So but now I'm just going to do it instead of just doing the extended readings for the people who are on the list. If you want an extended reading, then you can get one too. Some people like want more information, and I try to go pretty in depth, but sometimes it's just not enough. Sometimes there's just more there. People feel like, damn, that really hit, that really resonated, so I'm gonna, ask this bitch what else she sees. What else do you see? Okay. Shit. I forgot the question. Okay, what are his feelings for you? Okay. Aye. This deck is the shit, though. It's like kind of hard to shuffle at first, but could be a Scorpio we're talking about here, or it's, they feel like different about you now. Like whatever they felt before, it's different. Like like almost as if a death had happened. Like whatever the fuck it was before, whatever it was, it can't be that again, because it's almost like someone died and they can't come back to life, right? It's not literally death, but it's talking about like when a person dies and they can't come back. Like it can't ever happen again like that. Like that, So like they're gone. It's they can't be that again, because it literally just can't. So for them, since you guys are both alive still, I'm guessing, um, since you're asking about how they feel about you, but so it's not talking about like it can't ever happen again. It's just that it can't be the same because of something, whatever happened. A lot of people are getting King of Cups tonight. This is not a coincidence, you guys. This is so you guys, they still do care about you. It doesn't mean that they're gonna like want to be with you necessarily. I'm just saying, um, you know, but they don't hate you. They don't want you to like burn in hell forever. They want to see you do good. They don't want anything bad for you. Even if you guys aren't communicating, it's like they're not like hateful towards you. Could be talking about another person involved, but since you guys aren't really involved, it wouldn't really be talking about. It kind of seems more like work related, because then we do have here, waiting. They're waiting. They're exchanging ideas. They're trying to use their better judgment right now. So basically, it could be, again, okay. Maybe they are considering like, should I talk to this person again? Because they're considering like they're exchanging ideas with other people and like trying to cooperate with other people, and like they're exchanging ideas basically based on like a project maybe. But you know, in a hopeful light, I guess I could look at it like, the project could be, should I talk to this person again or not? And they're trying to get other opinions first before they do that. But it could even just be talking about a job. But since we're talking about you, I don't know why that would be coming up. So that's why I'm just throwing it out there. But they're waiting. They've been waiting. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to consider something before they do it. Because they're being asked to use their better judgment, and that's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to just be hasty about it. But then Aries is coming out, or the Emperor is coming out again. So they're trying to get back control of their lives. They feel like that situation was very, like, it was a lot of drama, like it wasn't fair. Like someone just wanted to win and someone just wanted to be mean or something. Like I feel like it ended kind of like nasty, and they feel like that's like, they don't want that to happen again. They don't want, Like they want it to be like two people coming from a kind-hearted place. They don't want it to be like a fucking asshole is trying to fucking ruin their life. It just seems like there's like an energy of someone very toxic in the situation, and they feel like they finally are getting control back of their lives. So I feel like they are kind of thinking about like connecting with you, but they're at the same time they're not, you know? I feel like you guys ended pretty bad. And so they just don't know like how to they don't really want to see what else is there anymore. But at the same time they're contemplating it, you know what I mean? And they're probably asking other people around them, like they're like talking about it and trying to figure out like if they should or not. It kind of seems like that to me. Yeah, but you see here, like, okay, I feel like they do, like, I would say they want a new beginning, but the thing is, like, they're thinking about one, but they know that this is going to cause problems because whatever happened was a lot of fucking drama. Yeah, I do see that he, like, okay, so I see he's thinking about if he should or not. You know what I mean? Like he's not thinking about doing it. He's thinking about should he do it. So he's considering it. But he knows that this situation is all fucking drama. It's conflict with many different people. Probably not even just you two, but for many different people, there's been a lot of conflict. So he's just really like, I don't think you'll hear from him soon because we do have waiting patiently. You know, while this garden grows, it's gonna take a while. But I think he's trying to figure out if he should or not, and he's just not making any actions, right? Or making any decisions or taking any actions. But I feel like he's like really trying to like figure out if it's a good idea or not, which he doesn't think it is a good idea. He knows it's a bad idea. So I don't know what he's gonna do, but it seems like he's just thinking right now. It doesn't seem like he's taking action right now. But I think he does think about, you know, if he should or not. And that's basically the dilemma. So if you could just try to seem as stable and emotionally controlled as possible, you know, it might look better for him to want to come forward, you know, because it seems like he just like is trying to avoid conflict. Jesse, are you still here? Okay. No comment. Wait, Ania, did you ask your question? Because I saw you said, "Can you say this?" But I don't remember what your question actually was. Did I skip it? I don't think so. Oh, all right. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, let's see. So wait, would he talk to me again or not? That's the one I'm on right now. I just want to know if he would make any further contact. Is that the question? You want to know if the person will contact you? No, no, no. Yeah. I see yours, Kit Kat. I think. Mamma mia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I see yours, but I have like. Oh wait. Oh, I am on you. I'm on you. I'm sorry. I skipped you. Oh, I almost skipped you. Oh, I did skip you. I skipped, or did I? I don't know, but we're on you now. So, um, does the Capricorn want to come towards me? Is your question Kit Kat? Does the Capricorn want to come towards me? Yeah, no, I see yours too, Rada. I'm gonna do yours right after this one, because this person was a bit above you. I totally would have skipped it right now. I didn't even see it. Did I skip yours, Ania? I thought you were after, right? Like right after these people. Let's see. Yeah, so Kit Kat, Ania. Oh yeah. It looks like you retracted your message, Ania. Yeah, because I see name pronounced, but then I see your question down there. Wait. Okay. Back up. Yeah, I see your question, but yeah, this is right after Kit Kat. That's right. And then it's on Then it's, yeah, okay. Then it's Rada. Okay. It's okay. We got this. It's all right. I'll get to everyone, okay? Don't worry about it. It's all good. But thanks for reminding me who I skipped, because sometimes I didn't see it. Like Kit Kat, I totally would have skipped you right now. So thank you. How does the Capricorn feel about you? Or are they thinking about coming towards you is the question, right? Yeah. Right now, no, because they feel like it's one-sided, the situation. They feel like they gave a lot of effort that you didn't give. Tens here. So it's like a complete, like, as, like at the end of it all, like completing this mission or this cycle or whatever. Um, yeah, go ahead, Blah. Go ahead and ask your question. Um, but yeah, I feel like whatever happened between you guys, like they feel like they put in a lot of effort and you didn't, and they feel like they kind of fucked themselves over. Okay, so okay. That's the thing about this card. It could be that this is your energy, but it could also be that this is how they're feeling too. You know, they could be feeling that same way, even if you're like, what the fuck, that makes no sense. They didn't put in any effort. Well, okay, so for example, like my boyfriend and I have a similar situation where he feels like he puts in a lot of effort, and I feel like he definitely probably puts in a little more than I do, like to try to make, you know, to try to get close and everything. But like when I do put effort, I feel like he doesn't really like acknowledge that. So sometimes I feel like I'm putting effort and he's just not noticing. So you know, this could be that you guys both feel that way. You know, it's not always just because you feel like that, they don't feel like that. They could also feel that way. You know, even if it feels like how could they feel that way? They don't put in effort. They might feel like they do, you know, in certain ways, or maybe they're just projecting and in denial. But you know, everyone has a different perception of things. So they could feel like they are putting in a lot of effort and you're not, because you guys need to take the love language test. You guys probably just are like hitting, you guys are just missing each other, you know, kind of seems like. But again, they feel, because I feel like very strongly that they feel this. So and if you feel this too, then it's like you guys need to sit down and have some communication going on here, because they feel like they got fucked over in the situation. You probably do too. You feel like you wasted time, you know, like really just this was a fucking waste of time. And you're like, what the, like just complete, like you feel like this was just fucked, you know, like it shouldn't have been that way. And I feel like you guys are kind of like scared to talk to each other. You're a little nervous. And it's a bit toxic. So I don't know if there was like a lot of yelling or something going on, but it seems like it's kind of like you guys are been hurt, and it's like you don't really want to go there, even though you want to, and you kind of need to. It's like you're nervous to do so. Like I don't know if you're gonna do that, because it's just like scary. You know, you just don't know if you want to touch on that base. You know, he's a Capricorn. Okay, so you're scared to approach him. And I feel like he could be scared to approach you too. Like, not scared, but like, nervous. Like, just not really trying to readily do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this nervous, you're just not sure what's going to happen. You don't want to fuck it up worse, kind of thing. But I see someone working pretty hard towards something, so let's see. Is he coming towards her in any way? Is there like some new hobby that you've been very interested in, or like apprenticeship? Maybe him getting a new job, or apprenticeship, or like a new project or something you've been working really hard at? Because if not, then I'm gonna interpret it differently. But if so, then that's what's coming out right now. So it could be that if that is the case for you, then that's just what you need to be focused on. If that's the case for him, that's what he's been focused on, and he's not thinking about coming. He got a new job, I believe. Okay, so he's basically focused on that right now. I feel like he's getting a lot of attention because of that, though. He is kind of really in a good place with that. It's kind of like everything he kind of needs right now. I hate to say that to you like that, but the Nine of Cups is like all these cups are filled. He's satisfied with that. It's pretty much everything he really needs, even if he does have other wants or whatever. That's like basically like he's got what he needs right now, like to, well, I guess provide for himself at least. So, but it seems like he's really, kind of satisfied with it too. It looks like he's getting a lot of like attention from it as well. Maybe like a lot of support. People are like, good job, and they're happy for him and stuff for this new job. So it kind of seems like it's helping him. Well, Capricorns too. They're very about like their image and about their, career. They just really want to have a stable career and be known for that kind of a thing. You know what I mean? So that's probably why it's a Nine of Cups, because it's really just kind of like making him feel good right now. Like that's what he needs, is to feel like he's recognized for his work, So that kind of ties into a Capricorn for sure. Isn't that weird? Pretty much everyone's getting that. It's almost like the cards are trying to go, but look, let them know. Let them know. Slip it in and let them know that they do care. You know what I mean? They care. But, I just don't see them coming forward at this time, or maybe even anytime soon. It doesn't seem like they're going to be like wanting to change up their situation at all. It seems like they're pretty focused and happy with work right now. So that's good. But so it's not like doomed to shit or anything. It's just saying basically like, don't think they hate you. So that's positive. That's positive. Because sometimes we just don't know what a person, do they hate me? And that it could change some shit just to know that they don't, just to know that they don't hate you. But then if they do, fuck them and just move on. No, no, I know, I get it. It's a lot harder than that, but they don't hate you, so we're good to go there. That's what we do now. How? Oh, wait. I almost skipped you again. My bad. Okay. Ania, right? 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 Okay. Is Christopher going to try to reconcile with Ania Rhodes in the future? I'm going to use the Romance Angels for this one, because this is my deck I go to just when, like, I want to know what's between you guys still, especially when you guys are not together anymore and you had a past. A love relationship in the past. You had a connection in the past. Now we're wanting to know what's going to happen in the future, so I'm wanting to know from the Romance Angels. It could tell us, separation. It could tell us give your relationship a chance. It could tell us wedding. It could tell us kind of what's left between you. So this will tell us more if that person's going to be willing to come forward, or if you're going to reconcile. Maybe it's not even that, and it's just saying at some point this is going to fall together. But basically, we're seeing what is there between you. What can we expect between you happening? What's left? Okay. What's left between them? Will they reconcile? What is left in this partnership, in this connection? I'm going to need you to pick a number 1 through 44, okay? Any number 1 through 44 in EF. What is left between them? Take off my rings. 1 through 44, okay? 43. Okay, I'm going to count through all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, so I'm going to incorporate 42 as well because that one was flipped over and it was showing me what it was. So, but the first 43 is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And 42 was make the effort. Great love is worth waiting, or worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like you guys will come back together at some point. Of course, it's not certain. It's just saying that it could and it should, basically. But, you know, depending on your guys' lives, we do all have free will. So it's not necessarily that it ever will. But it seems like you definitely, you know, if that's the thing. If you guys make the effort, it could definitely come back together, you know? And I feel like it could be a good thing for you guys. Like, it's like almost like encouraging it, like, you guys should do this, like you need to, you know, make that effort. Like it almost like wants you to do that. Like it could be a favorable thing for you guys. Like you guys could work. But the thing is, you know, I think that's a really important thing to know is that if you guys don't make the effort, you know, if he doesn't make the effort or if you don't, which I know you're already willing to, it's just, you know, we do have free will. So it's not saying necessarily that this will happen. It's saying that if, you know, if you guys both want it to, there's no reason it shouldn't. So I did see another card in there that was flipped over. It said flirt. I don't know if, since you're asking for another card, I can go ahead and read that one to you. Then if you want to go further, if you want to extend the reading, then you can go ahead and email me, and we could set that up. Where is it? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So again, like if you guys do see each other again and like meet or something, I feel like the attraction's gonna be there, you know, like you guys want it. It's just like, will you put the effort out and make it a priority and make it happen, you know? I feel like you will. I guess it's really just on them, like will they, you know, like because right now things for them are kind of going well, so I feel like they're not trying to like change it up right now. But I really feel like if they saw you again and things like just jived, then like there's no reason that they wouldn't. It's just they, you know, they really do have to make it a priority in their lives because if work's good and they're getting the attention they need, that's something that they could literally just be focused on. And that's it. Like that's all they really need, you know? So it's like it just depends if they feel like that they want that or if it's, you know, they want to make that a priority in their life at the time because it does take time, you know, it takes energy to be with the person. So if they feel like it's worth it, you know, at the time, then, you know, I really don't see why they wouldn't. Seems like a good idea for them to do that. It's just right now it doesn't seem like they're like trying to focus on anything else but work, so. Okay. Where are we on? Oh, right. So you want to know if he'll make any further contact or not? Your ex. Radha, I'm on you. Just want to know if he would make any further contact or not, my ex. Will this person try to come forward? What can we see about them right now? What do we need to know about them right now? feel like right now they're being very independent, not really talking to anybody. You know, they're kind of just going their own way and not asking for permission if it's okay for them to do so. Um, they're trying to avoid conflict at all costs, and I don't see them being committed to anything right now. Um, because they feel like that's the way for them to restore balance back into their lives is by walking away from anything that hinders them from doing anything that they want to do. So basically they're not trying to be committed or tied down to anything. They want to be able to just be with doing what they want to do. So if that makes sense for you in your guys' situation, like they felt held down or something, that they felt like they just wanted to be free and whatever, you were like, I want you home more, and they something like that, then that's what it's talking about. But if you feel like that wasn't even a problem for you guys, then I feel like this is just them, what they're going through now. Like it's not even really about you, it's just about them. They just don't want to like put that, they just don't want to like have to, not like being with the person is like bad, it's just to them they feel like it kind of is holding them back right now. Like they don't want to have to be with a person and have to like respect what they want and what and try to like balance that out. They just want to do what they want to do. So I don't see them reaching out anytime soon. Well, at least until they feel like they get maybe lonely or they feel like it's not going to be a problem, because I feel like they think it's going to be a problem for some reason, like it's conflict. Maybe it's just conflicting with what they're trying to do right now. And so, but I wouldn't worry about them like seeing anyone else. It just seems like, I mean, okay, so we do have them not being able to let it go. It's possible they might take it. They might take action. I don't see it right now or anytime soon, but they might take action in the future, yeah. Because and it's going to be based off information that they find out, like something that comes to light. It's interesting. So I feel like they could at some point, but I don't see it right now. Like, well, like I said, it's either not very soon or until they feel like they're lonely or until they feel like, or whenever that information comes out, whatever it is. Um, but right now they just are trying to be by themselves. They're just trying to be on their own. So, like, they really just don't want to have to answer to anyone. They want to just be able to do what they do without getting nagged or without having to answer for it at all, having to explain. They just want to be doing what they want to do. They're not into relationships right now at all. Okay. 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 Mm. Okay. I just. Are you farting? I just want to know, how will my new job starting in January 2021 be like? What will it be like? Let me write this down really quick because I see a couple other questions and I don't really feel like doing this whole scroll thing. So let's just fix this problem right now. Okay. It's blah. New job. Yes, cloudy Sagittarius, you may be added. Just go ahead and ask your question. Obviously, I'm still up and running, but that's weird because, yeah, okay, cool. So, because it just told me on my phone that it's like not connected to the internet. I don't know why that is, but looks like it didn't affect us, so that's good. Okay, so cute, swatty, physical appearance. Reading on my love life. Mina, it's career. And then cloudy Sagittarius, it is what's going on with my spirituality and the gifts that I have, Sag rising Libra moon. So I'll go ahead and close the list there. Oh yeah, Meek K. I got your question down. I saw it up there. So I'm gonna answer yours. You are the third one. So I'm gonna do blah, cute Swati, Meek. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Then Mina, then cloudy Sagittarius, and then we'll close the list off. Anyone else that comes, they can donate for a reading. And anyone who wants an extended reading to this reading right now that you got during the live stream, you know, if you want to go further on that, you want more information on that, it's only $5. You can email me. My email is in the description. All the information's in the description below. But basically, it's a pretty good fucking deal. It'll be, you know, a pretty in-depth reading. So if you're interested in knowing a little more about what's going on, you know, after I briefly answered the question here, then go ahead and do that. And thanks you guys for subscribing and liking. Please like this video right now if you can. I'd really appreciate it. It just helps YouTube kind of see that, you know, other people like this video. So it helps it get spread further. So I'd really appreciate that if you guys could like the video. Thank you. Really appreciate that. All right, so blah. New job in 2021. What's it going to be like? Oh my god. Did you see that right now? You didn't, but lost half the deck. So apparently it's like that's not important in this. You know, just like cut me out right now. Just cut all this out right now. Okay, well it should be pretty straightforward, you know, nothing like that you don't know what's going to happen. You know you're aware of your position. It's very straightforward. Money seems to be good. It seems to be like things are going to improve financially. It may even be that this is something you're pretty passionate about. Even though we're talking about like rational, I mean, if it's something you care about, it could be something that you know, something helping people emotionally. But it seems like with the King of Swords here, it doesn't seem like it's something emotional, like giving emotional support. But with the King of Cups there, I feel like it could be. But either that or you're going to have a lot of like support in the company. Like people are going to be very supportive of each other. Or it could be talking about if it is an emotional thing that you're giving to others, you know, then it's like basically saying that if like it's a therapist or some kind of emotionally supportive position, then you kind of have to keep your cool while being empathetic, but you can't really get emotional yourself, you know. So that could be the rational thing we're thinking about, you know. So let's just see what else we get. I feel like you already kind of know what that situation's like. That's the High Priestess. She kind of already intuitively knows things. So whatever you feel like it's going to be like, it's probably going to be like that. But at the same time, I feel like while you have this emotional support in the company, or at least, you know, that could be one of the scenarios. Like if it's not something emotional, like helping someone emotionally, then I would say it's the other scenario, which is you have a lot of support within the company, like within your colleagues. Like it's just very inviting and people are there for each other kind of thing. It's not like nasty. So that's good, but I feel like, you know, even if that is the case, you're eventually going to be wanting to find something else and go your own way. Like it's almost as if like a team, like the team kind of energy is like not really what you're into. Like you're wanting to start your own business or something. You're wanting to go your own way with your own ideas. Like I feel like you're going to want more out of the situation. Like you feel like yeah, this is good, this is cool, you know, it's working, but like I just feel like I want to go my own way. Like the Queen of Wands is all about she knows what she wants and she's gonna go for it. Like she's not even asking if it's okay, you know, does that offend you or like do you think that's a good? No, she knows what she wants and she goes and gets it. So I feel like you're gonna kind of want to break away from the whole company. Like you know, you're gonna want to go your own way. So like I feel like it won't be a negative experience though. I don't think that at all. It seems like it'll be a positive experience, but you're gonna like have different ideas that you want to explore. So or maybe you're wanting more freedom within the company, but to me it kind of seems like you're wanting to go your own way completely, you know, and like work for yourself. Or maybe you want a higher position, you know, it could go either way. But you're wanting freedom to do what you want to do, basically. So, however that plays out. It seems like it'll be a positive experience, though. Doesn't seem like it'll be anything to worry about, or seems like you'll enjoy yourself as long as you're able to get, you know, your own ability to do what you want to do and your own freedom to do that. So, yeah, right on. So cute, Swati. What does he like in your physical appearance most? Is what your question is. Oh yeah, Glipper. The list is closed at this time. So if you want to donate, you can do that, and I'll answer it. But you could just email me as well, and get a reading that way. All that information is in the description below. Obviously, for you, it won't be an extended reading, but it'll just be a reading. I'll go over it briefly for you. Still pretty fucking worth it. $5, 30 minutes. I think it's pretty worth it. So check that out, you guys. It's in the description below, okay? So. Nice. Okay. So I feel like it was kind of like a, it's kind of like almost like a, you're just out of reach. You're kind of like avoidant sometimes in a way. Like they feel like they can't get through to you sometimes. They can't figure you out sometimes. But they also like how you're kind of, so you're asking about appearance, but it's actually showing like your personality in a way. This is how I'm interpreting it. They feel like you're kind of passionate about certain things, like whatever you defend, like you're defensive about certain things, like you like maybe protective or something. There's certain values that you have that you're like not shy about, you know? And they like that, the kind of like outspokenness, and also you're a little hard to reach, you know, and they are attracted to that, you know, so it could be kind of like a chase thing. So that's kind of interesting. But let's see if we can get your physical appearance in here, okay? Any physical appearance, any kind of like superficial on the outside only. What are we looking at here? What are they attracted to? Because they're attracted to that part of your personality, or at least what they see now, but of you, and what they perceive of you now. But let's see if we can get any like physical appearance we're talking about. I don't see anything about physical appearance. It seems like right now they're just really kind of about certain things about your personality. I feel like you kind of make them own up to certain. You don't let them off the hook about certain things, and they like that. You know, like there's like they like how you're kind of like calling them out on shit. Like probably not anything too serious, but just like teasing, like you know, just like silly for now. You know, they might not like it about you later. Who knows? But maybe they will. You know, like the straight up, straightforward kind of energy. But like not taking any bullshit. Like you're not just like a, you know, someone they could just like lie to and just like not even like have, you know what I mean, like you know, like you're like not taking bullshit. But money, maybe they feel like you're stable, or like you have your shit together, like you have like you're kind of stable within yourself, because the 10 of Pentacles there is like usually talking about somebody who has money, and like money, like everything is good with money, like your family is good, you guys have what you need, kind of like shit's getting better financially. So it kind of seems like they're looking at you as like you know how to take care of yourself, or you hold your own, you know, you don't like need a lot of help, or like you have your shit together or something, you know, some kind of stability there. Maybe you make a lot of money, you know, could be a lot of different things for that. But basically it's, you know, I think that they're very attracted to your take no shit attitude, and your and also it's kind of hard to get close to you, you know, and they kind of like that, you know, they kind of like the chase a little bit, seems like. So seems exciting. Okay, then we have your love life. You want a general reading. This is for Meek. I hope I'm saying your name right. I feel like I'm not, but you know who you are, right? Okay. So your love life. All right, let's use the romance angels for this one. Their love life. Give me the lowdown on what's going to happen basically for them right now in their love life. What's happening for them? What's going down for them? What can they expect? What's the energies around them? What is there love in the air for these people? This person. Okay. It's children. Your love life is being affected by children. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this one came out before I answered any of them. It flipped over. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like this is talking about, the children thing is, you got to fill me in on that. But Mika, I'm sorry. There you go. So the children, your love life is being affected by children. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And attraction. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I love that card. That's a really cool thing. Like, I like the way they said that. So basically here, I feel like this is a situation where it's like you probably will or have or could be soon. If you haven't right now, if you haven't yet, then I feel like you're going to be meeting someone soon. But if you have just met somebody and that's kind of like what you're asking about, like what's going to happen there, kind of like what do you see in my love life? Because there is kind of a new person. I think you're encouraged to get to know each other, but also you're encouraged to keep your, I guess you could say boundaries, because it seems like it would be okay for you to be single right now. Like it would be maybe even better for you. But if you're interested in somebody, then that, we all have free will, we can do that. It's just, keep your boundaries, keep your like independent, do what you need to do and don't change for people. You know what I mean? Like it seems like it would kind of probably be a good idea for you to be single, like that kind of seems favorable. But at the same time, getting to know each other, just get to know the person first. Get to know, I mean, you do have this attraction toward each other, but also the thing is the attraction is talking about you enjoying your moment fully, right? So like staying in the present moment, not worried about the past, not too concerned with the future. I mean, have goals and all of that, but like just you're beautiful because you are enjoying yourself, your life. Again, it's talking about you kind of being like by yourself or at least having your independence. So I feel like that's a really important thing for you right now is if you're going to date, have your independence. If you're not, then you're going to have your independence and just be happy with that, just be happy with whatever's happening right now. It seems like things are pretty happy for you right now, like if you're able to just keep your independence. But the children thing, I really don't know what that's about. You probably do. You know your life better than I do. But it could be you have children. It could be that you kind of want children. But it seems like that's not happening for you right now. Like I don't see you having children. If so, I feel like they're older. You don't like watch, like they're not like young. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the children is about right now and how that ties into it. But it's your love life is being affected by children in some way. So you know better than I do what that's talking about. And again, we can go further into that if you'd like an extended. Of course, we'll be able to reveal all of that in the extended. But as for right now, seems like you're on a pretty good road. So keep it up. Good for you. Nice. This is for Mina, and it's career, just a general career reading, I suppose. I guess that's what you're asking for. Well, it seems like you could be headed in a new direction with career. If you don't have a job right now, then it's like maybe talking about you're going to find one. And if you do have a job, I feel like you're going to want to look in a different direction because you're wanting newness. You're wanting excitement. You're wanting something, well, not necessarily excitement, but just something different. You're wanting new, fresh, the birth of something. You may even want like some ideas you've had to finally, I can't find the word right now. You want some ideas to you know, like, you know what I mean? You want it to happen. You want it to begin. You want your ideas to come together and you know, something to begin based off of that, you know? You want something to begin and start based on some ideas you probably already have had, if that is the case for you. Okay, so there is like a feeling of being betrayed, though. You felt like you were betrayed, and now you want a new beginning. Maybe you felt like you were betrayed at work or something, so you're wanting like a different job or a whole new beginning. It's just fucked for you now in that situation. Yeah, see, you're looking for something else. Like whatever you have right here, it is just not doing it for you. So even though this guy has like 8 cups that are all filled here, see, he's still like out looking for something else. I mean, he's gonna go on this solo journey into the mountains. The eclipse here is showing that, like, you know, things, like there is something on the rise. He's he's looking for something more, you know. He has 8 cups filled. He's got enough. He's got what he needs. It's just he's just not feeling it, you know. It's just really not hitting the spot for him right now. He needs, it's just not there. He needs to find something else. So for you, similarly, it's, you're just not feeling it right now. You want something better, something more, something, whatever it is that you feel like you're missing, you know, and you're going to go and look for it. So I feel like you're on a big hunt right now. You're like looking for something. You're searching. Kind of seems like trying to fill a void in a way, but maybe it's just work is not satisfying for you. You want to find something you're passionate about and you actually really can be into. Right on. Okay, so those of you that just joined now, look into the description box and email me if you want a reading. It's pretty cheap right now. I'm doing them for, so even though it's not extended for you guys, it's still, you know, same thing goes for you. So just look in the description and email me, and we'll set that up for you guys, okay? Cute Swati, I actually did answer your question, but if you just rewind a little bit, you'll see I answered it. Two before this one, I think. Yeah, 2 before this one. So, but yeah, you did miss it, but you know, I did answer your question. So just go back and you'll see it. So yeah, it looks like you're looking for more right now, Mina. You're looking for more in your life. You want something else. Your career is not satisfying, and you're going to be looking for something else. So it seems like you have a lot of freedom, though, in a way to do that, because even if you don't have freedom, it's like you don't care. You're like, I need something else. This is not happening. I'm not doing this anymore. You know, you're even if you are still doing it, you're constantly on the hunt for something better, more, whatever it is you feel like you're missing in your career right now. You are on a hunt and you're trying to find that, like, nonstop. I feel like even though you have like basically what your needs met, it's like it's not satisfying for you, and so you're gonna keep looking for whatever it is you need to find, whatever it is you want. So Cloudy Sag, spiritually, what are some messages, some gifts? What can I tell you about basically some purposes you might have in this lifetime? What are some gifts? What are some things you can kind of look toward, you know? Some things that are personal to you. You're a Sag rising Libra moon. Right? Yeah. What do you need to know right now? Okay, we got death here. So we have some transformations for you. That's probably why you're asking this question, because you're coming, you know, either something happened to where like a drastic change or an ending happened, but either way, what's happening and what has happened and what's happening now is you're kind of experiencing a lot of transformation. You know, it's almost like a death happened. You are transforming. You can't be the same, and so you're trying to grow. You're trying to get what you can from it. So it's actually a positive thing. The death card can be pretty positive, you know. Because it's talking about growth, you know, it's talking about like moving on from something and becoming something more, kind of like the Tower, just not as like, you know, things don't have to fall apart completely with the death card, but there is a drastic change, there is a transformation. It's like a death and a rebirth. So basically, you know, you either just went through a lot or you're going through a lot and you're transforming. So you're wanting to know, yeah, it definitely has to do with, you know, you're thinking, how has everything in my life come to this point that where I'm at now? You know, you're thinking about how everything's come to be now, how has this all added up to what it is now. Um, Money, material items I see for some reason. There is an abundance of love. So, okay, just to break that down. We're talking about King of Pentacles. He's very into like, money and his material items, like his stuff. And we're also talking about Ace of Cups, so there's opportunity for love. Basically, I feel like maybe you could really start making money doing something that you love to do, something that you feel appreciated and connected to people. Spreading love, like spreading, maybe you should be a tarot reader or some kind of like spiritual guidance counselor, spiritual counselor or something where you're spreading, I feel like you're spreading love, you're spreading connection with people, and that's how you're making money, and this is something that you value. You need to find what it is that you value. I feel like it's connecting with others though and nurturing others. You're really good at like taking action when people need care, when people need you. You can take action and you can make them feel that you can nurture them. So this is something that I feel like you're gonna find like a new, if you don't know what your job, like if you don't know what you want to do for a living and you're kind of stuck right now, that is something that you should look toward, is that you should look toward something where you can spread a lot of love, a lot of hope, a lot of care and nurturing to people so that people can feel that Ace of Cups. People can feel this abundance of love. You know what I mean? Yeah, people need to like, you can fill their cup basically, I feel like you have a lot of like, being a Sag, it's like they say that they have a lot of wisdom. Um, like even if you're young, it's just you have a different way of looking at things that's a little, well, positive, but philosophical. It's not just like negative, mundane bullshit. It seems like you have a lot to like teach people, and you have a lot to give people in regards to like emotional, well, nurturing. You can really provide people with a lot of insight, but also just like them feeling like they're heard, feeling like they have like feeling like you care basically, because these people don't feel like anyone cares. You're going to be helping a lot of people. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do, it's up to you what you do, but it seems like that could be a good option for you, is to kind of like spread your love, spread your message, spread your nurturing to a lot of different people. Give people hope and a chance. That's kind of a lot of pressure, but at the same time I don't feel like that's what it is for you, because it's just kind of natural. It's kind of like that's just what you need to do. You need to be able to spread love. So a tarot, that that might actually be good for you. And I feel like that is one of your biggest gifts, is spreading that love. That Ace of Cups there is kind of like you're the holder of that cup, and if you can spill it, kind of like Aquarius, the water bear. They kind of like that, if you can imagine that picture of them like giving water to the earth and to the people, the community, to everyone around them. That's what they're about, like spreading love, like distant, not like one-on-one communication, but like all the way around. Well, for you, it seems like everyone you come into contact with, that's pretty much what it's about, is how can you provide for them in a way that makes them feel whole, which is kind of a lot of pressure. But it's like, I just see you not even really a tarot reader. It seems more of like a, not like a life coach, but like a, almost like a spiritual life coach, like helping someone find their gifts, helping someone find their purpose and their meaning. That's what it seems like. It seems like you have a big, like it's bigger than just, well, tarot can be big, but I mean, you're going to be helping people, or you have the ability to help people on a large scale. And it's not even just about tarot. It's like you're connecting with people and you're really hitting home for them and they're feeling very emotional about it. You know what I mean? Like healing people. So I'm getting really into this one, but you got me into it. So I'll stop it there, but hopefully that makes sense to you. Um, Damn, it seems like you got a, yeah, that's cool. I want to get a reading from you. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know if you're doing tarot yet, but you should. You should look into something spiritual or something to where you can kind of like heal people in a spiritual way. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know I did. We're almost at 3 hours. So 2:43, yeah. So anyone who's here who didn't get a question answered, go ahead and look in the description, email me, and we'll do that reading. Anyone who wants an extended reading, same thing, email me. It's originalinsightstarot@gmail.com. I'm really excited to hear from you guys. So if you guys want an extended, let me know. Let's do that.